Your hometown station real estate and financial guides are back on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS, to share with you what you need to know in order to navigate the sometimes confusing markets and guide you toward financial wellness. Reach out to them for advice at 855-DON-GINO. And now back to your hosts, Don Getling and Gino Franti.
All right, before we dive into our last segment, please reach out to us anytime for a great financial and real estate advice. We're always your go-to source. So go to donandgino.com. Of course, all our information there. Or just call us, 855-DON-GINO, 855-DON-GINO, pretty easy, or donandgino@gmail.com. Reach out if you want to be a little more discreet and ask us questions. We'll be glad to help you out. And speaking of helping you out, we have a great team that was willing to take some time out of their very busy schedules because they're killing it in the real estate industry. Rebecca DeLuca, Judy Morris of the Becca and Company, the Rebecca's and Company team with Keller Williams VIP Properties. And, of course, we have Mr. Taylor Weiner with Cherry Creek himself.
Thank you.
And a very passionate group. I love your guys' passion. So let's talk about two more items before we close out today.
Sounds good.
One, we've talked about your passion to help buyers because you buyers out there need to take action. I guess we're really passionate about you guys. Help us with that passion because we really want you out there, if you're buying your first home, buying your bigger home, or still want to try to invest, there's still opportunities. Now is the time. You're going to blow it if you wait any longer. I'm telling you, rates will go up and prices will go up.
Educating is the key for them.
Yes. So we'll be glad to do that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now I bet you can help somebody sell their home.
Yes.
Oh, go figure, huh?
Buy and sell.
So give us a few tips of how you help your sellers get top dollar.
Well, basically, obviously pricing it right. So getting the comps right, because if you
Bingo.
overprice, it's going to sit, longer than it is. And then just making sure that your home is ready for resale, because the inventory is low. People are going to be looking through your home, and making a good first impression is really valuable. So by going through each of the rooms in their house and making sure that all the clutter is put away, making sure that the furniture is put together in the right ways, because most people are visual. We like to see where the dining room tables are and stuff. And sometimes with a vacant home, you see that they could stay on the market longer, is because we can't visualize where we would see our furniture there.
Right.
So either fixing the furniture so it's more desirable, or on the opposite side, getting your home staged. And it doesn't cost a lot of money, and it could really get you top dollar for your house.
Yeah, that's actually something I want to touch on real quick, because right now we're in such an interesting market. It's the first time I've seen a market, because it has shifted just a little bit towards the buyer's side rather than the seller's side like it was last year. If it's priced right, it will go and you'll have multiple offers and you'll get more than you expected.
Yes.
If you overprice by just a little bit, it'll sit, and then as you chase the market down, because everybody looks at your home like it has a stigma.
Yep. If it's on longer, more than 15 to 20 days, you'll see that people start dropping the price of the house, because now people want to start offering lower offers for it. So it's definitely coming right off the bat. You have to price it strong.
So knowing the exact market, how many homes are available too, because you can think, well, this home sold for this, but if there's 15 homes available in your market, in your tract, versus the other one only has 3, huge difference of where you can price your home.
Exactly, and the upgrades. You know what I mean? So if your house doesn't have the granite counters, doesn't have the pool and stuff like that, definitely you're not going to be able to get the same amount that you'd want for that one.
But wait a minute, won't a real estate agent tell them what they want to hear, though, that they can still sell it for the same price as the one that has all the upgrades?
I can't say that all of them are like that, but I wouldn't.
Well, my point is that you will always find someone that will tell you what you want to hear.
Exactly.
But be careful, as Gino was eloquently putting, that if you price it wrong, you are stubbing your toe from being able to sell it at the right price. And it's timing, it's issues, it's hassles, it's cost. There's so much involved with all those areas.
Yeah, I hate to say, but as a former real estate agent, I know of real estate agents who their number one strategy was to take every listing by overpromising to the seller what they could get for it, knowing they could grind the seller down later.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
To circle back to, because of the internet and what's available to the consumer nowadays, they're typically looking, when someone's ready to purchase, they're looking every day. And they'll tend to have an idea of what the price is in that neighborhood. So by essentially overpricing something, you are eliminating somebody maybe even asking to see that property, because we are an informed community, and people are consistently looking in those areas that they want to live in.
Yeah, great point by Taylor Weiner with Cherry Creek. Thank you, Taylor. No, it's a good point. Very good point. All right, before we go, one of our passions on our show, and you know this from here in our show for almost 3 years now, is that we're passionate about our community, and therefore our guests need, if you listen, I'm telling you, 95% of our guests, and you probably didn't know this, Rebecca, is that they need to give back to our community somehow. And I love that you and your team are always doing that, and you have a neat little project you guys are working on. Actually, you guys are always working on projects.
Always something. I'm for the Junior Chamber of Commerce, I'm actually the Vice President of Community Development and Volunteering. So throughout the year, we are just doing so many. For Keller Williams, actually, each month now we're putting on an event. It's a networking event, but not just that, it's also for a local charity. So for this month, it's going to be on April 17th from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. at Hot Wings in Cafe. That's right across the street from the Hyatt in Valencia. And this one, we are going to be donating teddy bears, and that is going to go to the Henry Mayo Hospital for the kids there. So this is really good. They're trying to get 10,000 teddy bears in the month of April. So we are trying our best. So if you do bring one to the actual event, you will get 2 extra raffle tickets. And we have a lot of great raffle prizes.
So these should be new teddy bears, though,
please,
right? Not
new.
just stealing from your daughter or your wife or something. You might get in trouble for that one.
I found some in a box in the garage. You want those?
No, thank you.
Everybody's got teddy bears somewhere in there.
You can sleep without them now?
I'm getting better at it.
Oh, nice, Taylor. Nicely done.
He doesn't pull any punches.
Okay, so again, when is this?
It's going to be April 17th from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. at Hot Wings Cafe in Valencia, right across the street from the Hyatt.
All right. So they can contact you to donate teddy bears, right?
Yes.
So how do they get a hold of you?
Well, they can get a hold of me at therebeccas.com or DeLuca at kw.com, and you can also reach me on my cell phone, area code 818-523-3272.
All right. Either that or I bet you Taylor can get you their info too.
Certainly could.
Why don't you throw out your phone number there, Mr. Taylor Weiner?
Direct line
Yes.
to the office, 661-487-1091, or my cell, 661-209-0787.
All right. Or Taylor Weiner at ccmclending.com. All right. So, and we have a great event just to kind of tie on with the giving back to our community. We are very passionate. Actually, all of our Cherry Creek mortgage branches out here in Southern California, as well as quite a few other people, are diving into our boot campaign, and it's a way to give back to our vets. There's a lot of vets that unfortunately come back from Afghanistan and other areas not getting the resources they need to get back on their feet, whether it's counseling, whether it's money, whether it's homes. So we have a goal of raising as much money as we can to help those vets, and also our goal is to raise at least $30,000 over the next 6 months to put a vet into a home mortgage free. How about that? Isn't that cool?
Fantastic.
That's right. So you can go to bootcampaign.com, bootcampaign.com, and when you go through, you can buy anything you purchase from the site. A donation goes towards the vets. And if you purchase these boots, and we're talking the same boots that our military utilizes, or they got some really cool ones by Under Armour that we got. They're pretty cool. They got the logo and stuff on it. A portion of those proceeds go towards the vets again. And make sure you click when it says, how did you hear about us? Do us a favor so we can get credit towards our goal. Click on Cherry Creek SoCal locations. Cherry Creek SoCal locations. That way we know that you're joined our cause for our incredible vets that give us peace and hope, and we want to give back to them. So again, bootcampaign.com.
The clothing is awesome too. They have
the
designs on the shirts are awesome.
Yeah, they're very cool, very cool. Plus, we got the push-ups for charity coming up. We'll give you some more information, but push-ups for charity. Of course, we've been practicing for that for the last year at Afterburn.
Yeah, we have.
Fitness.
We got a little advantage there.
Yeah, and Afterburn Fitness is going to help us out with that. So some great stuff. You guys had great stuff. Rebecca, DeLuca, Judy Morris with the Rebecca's Company.
Yes.
And with Keller Williams VIP Parties. Thank you very much for being
so much
part
for
of
having
our
us.
show today.
Thank you.
We can't wait to have you back.
Yes.
Because you should see the plethora of information she has here for you. So reach out to, again, Rebecca DeLuca, Judy Morris, the Rebecca's and Company with Keller Williams. Taylor Weiner, thank you for joining us, sir.
Of course, anytime.
Yeah, we'll get you back in here. We know where you work.
I'll cross my fingers.
And thank you, Furman, with AP Productions, making us look good. Thank you, sir. And Peter, thanks for being back on the board with us, buddy. Really appreciate it. Thank you for joining the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS, every Thursday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Check us out on donandgino.com. See you next week.